Hi, welcome to our tutorial on solving quadratic equation. This time around, we're going to show how to solve equations by using the quadratic formula. Okay, so first and foremost, what we need to know is the quadratic formula itself, and the quadratic formula goes by uh, minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac and the whole thing divided by 2a. Okay, so we are going to use this formula, and the equation is given as per number 3 here, highlighted in yellow. X squared minus 14x minus 9. So let's put down the equation. X squared minus 14x minus 9 is equals to 0. So firstly, we need to identify who are the A, B, and C's in the question. So the coefficient of x squared, the coefficient of x squared, the coefficient of x, and the constant is C. Okay, so the value of A here equals to 1, the value of B here equals to minus 14, and C is just minus 9, the constant. So once you identify the letters, you replace the letters if you replace the letters with the following values in the equation. So in this case, we want to find the value of x. X, therefore, x is equals to minus 14 plus minus square root of minus 14 square minus 4, 1, and minus 9. Okay, the whole thing to be divided by 2 bracket 1. So you notice for every letter that I replace, I have my bracket so as not to make any kind of careless mistakes. Okay, so what's our next job here? Which is to expand and simplify. So this one becomes 14 plus minus the square root of. So we simplify the numbers inside the bracket, you will get 232. This whole thing to be divided by 2. What happens next is just using your calculator to calculate your answer. So x is equals to 14 plus minus the square of 232 is 15.2315. The whole thing to be divided by 2. Okay, so lastly, x is equals to, you get your two values, 14 plus 15.2315 divided by 2 and 14 minus 15.2315 divided by 2. You'll get two answers, and the first one is 14.62 or negative 0.62. Okay, so this is how you use the quadratic formula. It is not so difficult, but let me just minimize this. And the key in doing this is to identify, to know what are your values of A, B, and C. Once you know your A, B, and C, and you know the formula, just substitute and replace accordingly, and you should get your answer. All right? Happy trying.